During a recent interview with Fox News host Mark Levin, Donald Trump once again decided to praise bloodthirsty dictators around the globe, talking about what an awesome relationship that he had with them, as he explains in his new book, where he publishes a bunch of letters that these foreign leaders allegedly sent to him. So take a look at this clip. This is Donald Trump again telling Mark Levin how awesome it was to be friends with these horrible human beings. Here he is.
Let me ask you a question about that. You have really fascinating letters in here from Putin, from Xi, from Un in North Korea, and I can go on and on. And what I noticed, there's a common thread. You had a personal relationship with every one of these leaders, whether they're genocidal maniacs, whether they're elected, like Abe of Japan, who was a close friend of yours and was assassinated, and I want to get into some of this. What would you say your foreign policy is? Because I think people keep projecting onto your foreign policy what it is that they think they want people to think your foreign policy is. What would you say it is?
So I think more than anything else, and it was a very personal relationship, and you know, it's sort of a weird situation. The tougher they were, the better I got along with them, and that's probably a good thing, because it was the tough ones that had the big, powerful countries, the ones that can do destruction. And
the tougher they were, the better I got along with them, right? That's not surprising, right? We understand that, because these men, both Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin, represent everything that Donald Trump wants to be. He wants to be that leader that rules with an iron fist. He wants to be the leader where if you criticize him, the next time we see your name in the news, it's going to be because, oh no, you fell out of a window. For the record, there have been 63 high-profile Russians that have fallen out of windows since Putin invaded Ukraine. Just throwing that out there as a little bit of trivia. 63 high-profile Russians that have fallen out of windows in the last 13, 14 months. It's not a coincidence. They don't have a window problem. They have a psychopath problem in Russia, and that's Vladimir Putin. And that's why Trump loves him. If you piss off Putin, you're not taking the elevator down to the ground floor. You're going much faster. If you piss off Kim Jong-un, you're headed for 3 generations of imprisonment. That's what they do. I had to look that up and verify that that is still a thing North Korea does, and it is. You get locked away in the labor camp for 3 generations. Your children's children will be locked up with you. And that is what Donald Trump wants to do. He wants complete control over the press so that nobody can say anything bad about him. He wants to be able to imprison, or worse, his critics. He wants to rule with that iron fist that he sees these other dictators using. That is why he got along with them, not because they respected him, but because he admired them. He was like a little boy looking up at his version, his perverted version of Superman. Oh, I want to be just like you when I grow up. That is why Donald Trump loved these people. That is why he wants to have that relationship with them, not because it's strategic to the United States' national security, but because he wants to learn from them. He wants them to be his mentors so he can bring what they're doing to Russia and North Korea over here to the United States.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.